Hey guys, welcome back to my kitchen. It is another beautiful day outside today, so I figured I would make something a little bit more comforting today. So I'm going to share with you my recipe for maple roasted chicken and vegetables. It's so easy and delicious, you're going to love it. As always, I've got all of my ingredients here prepped and ready to go. I've got my oven preheating to 400 degrees. I've got a cast iron pan sitting here. I will get that started in a minute to preheat. If you don't have a cast iron pan, you can do this in a non-stick skillet and then just transfer it to a baking dish. But yeah, that's all you're gonna have to prep in advance. So let's go over all of the ingredients and we'll get started. Okay guys, this is everything you're gonna need. I've got some chicken thighs here. You can do chicken breasts if that's what you have on hand. You can just cut them in half. They'll cook a little bit quicker, but you can use those. I've just got a few chicken thighs here. I've got some maple syrup, salt and pepper, thyme, a little bit of olive oil, and for my vegetables, I have an onion, carrot, a white potato, and a sweet potato. You can do all of the regular potatoes. You can do all of the sweet potatoes. It's just depending on what you have on hand. So I love this combination. I think it pairs really well with the maple syrup. So that's what we're going to be using today. So let's get everything situated and we'll get started. Okay guys, so I've got my skillet heating up over low heat, and all I'm going to do is add just a little bit of salt and pepper to both sides of my chicken. Add a little bit of oil. They're a little bit dry. There we go. I'm going to add a little bit of salt and pepper to both sides of my chicken, because I want my chicken to be nice and flavorful. Now, if you're not familiar with searing chicken, you want to season your chicken very well, because most of the seasoning is going to come off into the pan. So make sure you season your chicken really well on both sides. I mean, you don't have to go ham on it, but just season it, because we're going to be adding a little bit of salt and pepper into the sauce. So I've got that going. Now I'm going to prepare my sauce. I've got a little measuring cup here. Get a little bit of seasoning going so we can put that on the top of the chicken before it bakes. We're going to add, I don't know, about 1 to 2 tablespoons of olive oil to a little pan or a little cup here. And then we're going to add in some maple syrup. And it's going to give it a really nice sweetness when we cook it. It's going to help it crystallize and get the chicken all nice and brown and crispy on top. So I'm going to add just a little bit of salt. Not too much, because I did salt and pepper my chicken. A little bit of pepper. And some thyme. I'm just going to add just a beautiful flavor to that maple syrup sauce. I'm just going to whisk this together to get it nice and combined, and then we will move on over to the stove and sear this chicken and get it into the oven. Okay guys, so I've got my pan nice and hot. It's smoking hot. I'm going to add some olive oil into my pan here, just enough to coat the bottom of the pan. And I'm going to sear my chicken on both sides to develop some color. I'm going to start skin side down. I'm going to sear these for about 2 to 3 minutes on each side, and then I'm going to meet you right back here and we'll move on to the next step. Okay, so my chicken has been cooking for about 2.5 to 3 minutes on each side. And now all I'm going to do is add in my vegetables on top. I'm going to try not to cover the chicken because I want that skin to get nice and crispy. This is a ton of vegetables, and it's going to make the chicken taste absolutely delicious. Okay, so I'm going to just move some of these vegetables around so the chicken is peeking out from underneath those vegetables as best as I can. These vegetables are going to cook up nice and tender. Okay, so now I'm just going to mix up my little sauce here, just a little, and I'm going to pour this over the vegetables and the chicken. It's going to become nice and flavorful, and that chicken is going to roast up and get nice and brown. Okay. And now I'm going to cut the heat off. I'm going to put this in a 400-degree oven. I'm going to cook this for about 45 to 55 minutes, just until the vegetables are tender and the chicken is cooked through. It should read 165 degrees on your thermometer. So I'm going to go ahead and get this in the oven, and then I'll meet you right back here and I will show you what it looks like when it's done. Okay guys, so my chicken just come out of the oven, and I love these little nice crispy bits on the ends. And my chicken is completely cooked through. It's 168 degrees on my thermometer. The vegetables are nice and tender, and I cannot wait to dig in. It smells absolutely delicious. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you give this recipe a try. If you do, let me know how you like it in the comment section down below, and give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and turn on that notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I upload new videos. I upload every Monday and Thursday at 7 a.m. So we're going to go enjoy some dinner, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.